Come flop with me, Ravens, as I'm on the Ravens walk.
Deion Sanders, prime time, bring the cornerback. Lamar Jackson, I can turn the 8 to a quarterback.
Flop with me. I'm your host, Magic Experience, and this episode is being brought to you by Next Step Serve Safe. Next Step Serve Safe. Let's take the next step into a healthier future. Alright, so let me get right into it. This is the very first episode. I just want to say that this has been a good achievement of mine. It's been a dream of mine. And I've been watching a lot of podcasts out there. So shout out to all the podcasts out there. Y'all inspired me to go ahead and launch this platform. I'm also covering the Ravens daily. So you're going to get daily updates for the Ravens. You know, I'm at the facility a lot. So I know a lot of daily things that's going on. But I'm not going to drop a lot of bombs, of course, because you know. But anyway, let's get straight into it. You know, I know we all just watched the game. It's a lot of ups. It's a lot of downs. But we won, so that's the biggest thing of all. But with the victory came some heartache and pain and a lot of suffering. And one of the biggest things that I can say is we had some few injuries. Injuries. No other bigger than J.K. Dobbins. J.K. Dobbins, as you know, he has suffered a season-ending Achilles tear. So he tore his Achilles. And anybody know Ravens, we suffer a few Achilles tear in our past, you know, especially with big stars, you know. And it's just devastating once you know that he'd have fought this hard. And I'm a big fan of J.K. Dobbins. I follow him. I've been following him since college because I am an Ohio State Buckeye fan. If y'all don't know, this is the first episode, so you'll learn a lot about me. But yes, I'm a Buckeye fan, and I watched him, his college group, and I was so excited when the Ravens stole him in the second round. And then he had a few injuries, as we know, and within like the last 3 years have been just straight devastating with injuries, and it's sad, man. It's sad. And like I said, I'm a real big fan of him, and I'm rooting for you if you're watching this video. I mean, I'm real small right now, so I'm pretty sure you're not watching this. But anyway, J.K. Dobbins, I am rooting for you, and I'm going to tell you how much I was rooting for you. I had you on my fantasy team. So, yeah, that's why I figured he was going to have a great year this year, a real awesome year. And, yeah, so put in the comments. Let me know, how do you feel about J.K. Dobbins? You know, let me know. Do you feel like his career is over with? Do you feel like he's just getting, he could come back from this? Do you think that the Ravens, this is hurting his contract situation with the Ravens? As you know, he was looking for a contract this year. And, it's tough, once again. Yeah, so J.K. Dobbins, we rooting for you, all right? In other news, we had other injuries. We have two of our offensive linemen go down. And the best two. How about I say that? The best two offensive linemen went down. And Ronnie Stanley and Tyler Linderbaum. So, of course, you know Tyler Linderbaum was our first-round draft pick last year. And he played outstanding his rookie year. And Ronnie Stanley, of course, I mean, I don't know, man. He reminded me like Anthony Davis or something, you know. Once he in, he's great, but he's barely in, you know. More like Kawhi Leonard. I ain't gonna give all that to Anthony Davis. Yeah, but anyway, let's stick to the Ravens. Ronnie Stanley and Tyler Linderbaum, man. They suffer injuries, but they're not season-ending injuries. At least to my knowledge, they are not. They'll have an MRI more likely first thing in the morning. So, more likely in my video tomorrow, I'll give you updates on that. All right, so put it in your comments. Also, Ronnie Stanley, another injury. How do you feel about that? Put in the comments how you feel about Ronnie Stanley having another injury. All right. Also, our big money safety, and I'm expecting a lot from him also. But Marcus Williams suffered an injury, and I just know that he's gonna bounce back from that also. I'll give you updates on that tomorrow. But yes, there goes our injury reports. A lot of big names on that report. And what you think? Leave in the comments. What do you think? Is it because the starters was not playing in the preseason that the injuries is happening? Was it because it was raining and the field was a little slippery? Leave in the comments. What was your thoughts on the injuries? All right, before I get started, I want to just go ahead and shout out our sponsor. Our sponsor, Simon Says Shoot Hoop Not Guns. Simon Says Shoot Hoop Not Guns is a basketball program located in Baltimore City. It is partners with the Junior NBA, and they now is hosting kids from student athletes, might I say, not kids, student athletes from ages 4 on up. Now they're starting off at ages 4 on up. So that is Simon Says Shoot Hoop Not Guns. You can find him on any of the platforms, social media, Instagram, and all that. And Simon Says Shoot Hoop Not Guns. All right. With that being said, we're going to go to our second segment, the offense. All right. Now, Todd Monken, and I'm a fan of Todd Monken, and I believe in big things with this. Actually, we got the win. And Todd Monken's offense, it looks like he didn't want to really open it up too much because of it's like a preseason game to me, I think. So I don't think he still opened it up. I think he really wanted to loosen Lamar Jackson up a little bit. So if you have anything bad to say about Todd Monken, just listen. Give it some time. We did get an easy W today. But, of course, everybody know, even the Ravens know, they got to get better. All right, so with that being said, the offense. What do you think about Todd Monken? Put in the comments. What do you think about Todd Monken? Do you think that, what you grade his offense? A through F. If I was to grade his offense off of my first reaction, I'll give it a C, about a C. Yeah, I'll give it about a C. Yeah, he got a lot that he can work on. But I'm pretty sure he was happy to get a lot of things on footage. And yes, we'll see how they look on the next game. All right, with the offense being said, of course, a lot of that blame will have to go to the offensive line. And with two of the big injuries that I just talked about, with Tyler Linderbaum and Ronnie Stanley being hurt, the offensive line looked bad when they was in also. I'm not going to give them all the credit like it just changed. Nah, when they was in, the offensive line kind of struggled. But like I said, it's the first game. Do not overreact. Over the first game. The Ravens do have to work on that offensive line, though. Yes. All right. So what is your thoughts about Lamar Jackson? Lamar Jackson. It's his first game after suffering his season-ending injury last year, which was in, November or December, he suffered that injury. And, of course, he ain't played no preseason games, so he was a lot rusty. And I think I said Monken was trying to just shake off the rust. So they ain't really give him too many big plays I seen. I did see him still had a lot of run design plays for a quarterback. So as we was thinking, or some people was asking, is it going to go straight to pass happy? Is they going to still run Lamar Jackson? As we see, they will run him when they need Superman to come out. All right. Lamar Jackson, he was 17 for 22, so he was kind of accurate. Most of the time when he wasn't pressured, he was basically perfect. But when the pressure came to him, I seen that he was a little, I'm not going to say panicky, but, he seen the pressure coming. So, as any quarterback is, he's going to try to struggle to get out there or sometimes make a little mistake. Like on an interception he thrown, I said that it seemed like he was trying to escape the pocket. All right. So then he also fumbled the ball, but that wasn't really, that was kind of his fault also. He got to tuck that ball. So Lamar Jackson, he got a lot of rust to shake off too. But I'm pretty sure, as I know Lamar Jackson, and I don't know him personally, but if I know Lamar Jackson, he is very highly motivated after watching film of his game. He only had 38 rushing yards. All right, so let me show you a live of what a fan was thinking before the
How you
game.
doing here? I'm here with a Raven fan right here, and this is opening day. So I just want to have a quick couple questions.
All right, let's do it.
You just give me your fantasy predictions. Not really fantasy, but your predictions, all right?
For the Ravens today?
For the Ravens. So
31 to 10.
31 to 10.
Yeah.
How about Lamar Jackson? Over or under 250 passing yards?
Over.
Over.
Yes.
All right. What about rushing yards? Over or under 60?
Over.
Over. All right. So
Big
you
day for
having him
Lamar.
having a good
Big day.
fantasy
Yes.
day. Last question. Which wide receiver do you have being the best wide receiver for the Ravens this year?
Zay Flowers.
Zay Flowers.
Rookie.
Look out for Zay Flowers
Yes,
for
sir.
Rookie of the Year.
Yep, go Ravens.
I was predicting kind of similar numbers for Lamar Jackson, but it's all cool. We still got a lot more games to go. All right. With that being said, I just want to shout out Zay Flowers, who the guy said was going to be Offensive Rookie of the Year. Well, I said Offensive Rookie of the Year, but he said was going to be the best receiver for the Ravens. He did end it off with 9 catches and 78 yards. All right. So of course, a lot of them was check downs, like you seen was the screens. It was like 2 back-to-back screens that was like negative yards, and I was like, okay, they just trying to get this field goal and get off the field. But it's okay. Zay Flowers, he did his thing. He got his catches. So yes, tomorrow I'll give you more updates about Zay Flowers. So once again, give me in your comments what you think about the Ravens offense. What you think about the Ravens defense. What do you grade them? Tomorrow I will give you my full report card. Today we just going to stick with offense. Tomorrow I might give you some of the defense. All right? Thank you for flocking with me, man. This is Magic Experience. Once again, I'm brought to you by Next Step Surf Sage. I'll see you tomorrow.
It's prime time, bring the cornerback. Lamar Jackson, I can turn an 8 to a quarterback. What they talking about? They must have lost track. If we ain't talking about the money train, then we off track. Train his ass in the